Matthew chapter 5 verses 14 to 16 tells us, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." Now guys, this verse came to me, I think, day before yesterday. And I've been trying to record this video, and for some reason every time I record the voice is not going through. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to give this time, and when the time is right, it will record. So this particular verse reminded me of a situation. I was at work, I think sometime early last year or late the year before, and there was a gentleman in the parking lot in our work area. So I was walking towards him because I was going to my office, and he's looking at me. So I was like, okay, I don't know him, but you know. So when I got closer to him, I said morning in my usual fashion. Whenever I see someone I greet, he said morning as well, and I asked, how are you? And and he said to me, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Sure," because in my mind he was about to ask me something about work, about cargo, about something on the port. So then he said to me, "You believe in God, right?" So I smiled and said, yes I do. And he said, "Because it's all over you. I can just see it all over you." So I just smiled and I said, "Thank you." And in that moment, I was just filled with the Holy Spirit in that exact moment, because I said, that's what it has to be. Our light has to shine so bright that everyone has to see the goodness of God in everything that we do. So in our walk, in our talk, in everything that we do, because when you get into that space, when you get into that spirit and that deeper connection with Christ, everything about you changes. Everything about you changes, and you walk differently, you speak differently, not proudly or with but you have that fire burning in you that everyone can see. And that is one of the things that I really like about this experience. So it's like you have that little spark, and that one spark can create a flame in somebody else. That one spark can light a fire in somebody else, a burning fire for the love and passion and grace of God. And that is one of the things that I really love about this, that I am able to reach so many of you and able to inspire so many of you and build God's kingdom and show how good He is and how great His work has been in my life, so that you may come to know Him as well. So I leave this with you today. Be a light to someone today. Give someone a smile. That might be the only thing that someone needs in order to brighten their day. Give a smile, share a greeting, because you never know, that little spark that you have today may light a burning fire in someone else. Have a great day and stay blessed.